This is our pre-Tupelo Con. What do you call this?
Precast?
Precast? No.
Actually, technically, it's just our intro.
Yeah, it's just a pre-tro.
Pre-tro.
It's a pre-intro. One reason is because we got to pack everything up, so we're gonna use it real quick. And secondly, when we get to the con, like Saturday's so busy and crazy, we wound up with like very little material, audio recording wise, on Saturday, but then a ton on Sunday. Matter of fact, sometimes I used to have to go and edit out interviews from Sunday and make them sound like they occurred Saturday.
I've done that several times.
And furthermore, like if there's a third part, like I think HorrorCon was 3.
HorrorCon was 3, and the first
Part 1 would have been the
TupeloCon
first
was 3.
day, and 2 and 3 would have been the second day. So yeah. Yeah, that's right, because I went on vacation right after that, and I was sitting up late at night at the table in the condo editing HorrorCon.
And I started doing the rest of them.
That was real popular with the family, let me tell you. But no, I'm really excited about tomorrow. I got to first off congratulate our ticket winners. If you did what we asked you to do, if you called 767, well, excuse me, let me back up. Area code 662-767-4487. And if you told us your name, your email address, and that you wanted Tupelo Con tickets, you were entered into a drawing. And
how many winners do we have?
We were giving away 2 ticket pairs, which will be 4 total. So you and a friend get to go if you win. And
so I get to take a friend?
You didn't win.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not legible. I mean, you're going to be able to get in with us, but
okay.
You're not legible for a friend.
I want a friend.
I mean, maybe you can find one there.
Maybe.
There's going to be a lot of friendly people there. So anyway, Tony Starlin, you may have heard us talk about him before. He called and left us a long message and entered his name in the hat. And
Cheryl Ann Muckenstrom.
From down south somewhere.
Vicksburg.
And Tony's from Tupelo. Congratulations to both of y'all. Y'all are going to Tupelo Con.
Woo!
Insert crowd cheering here. Or just me and you go,
woo!
low budget audio effects here. We don't have any announcements per se, but as we record this is Friday, obviously, because we're saying it's the night before the con, and it is.
It's Con Eve.
It's Con Eve, yes. It's Con-Everous. But the new He-Man came out today on Netflix. The Kevin Smith directed. He wrote one of the episodes. He had a lot to do with it. And you've watched...
He did all of it.
They call it the first part, which is 5 episodes. You've watched all 5, right?
Yes. I watched all 5 of them this morning.
I watched the first episode, and wow. That's all I know to say.
What a plot twist.
And the animation is crazy good. And when you really get to listen, like, their voice actors, I had that pulled up. Lena is Harley Quinn Smith, which is Kevin Smith's daughter. Chris Wood is He-Man. Of course, I know everybody's heard of Mark Hamill. Is Skeletor.
You think they have?
Maybe. Lena Headey of Game of Thrones popularity and Sarah Connor Chronicles and many other things. She's Evil Lynn. Sarah Michelle Gellar is Tila. Do I know Alan Oppenheimer? What else he been in? I'm not going to name them all, but like Alicia Silverstone is Queen Marina.
I didn't realize that.
Marina? Yeah. Kevin Conroy is Merman. That's pretty cool, you know, because he's Batman, now he's Merman. Tony Todd, the guy that played Candyman, he's Scareglow.
I don't remember him.
Jason Mewes is Stinkor. You remember Stinkor?
Well, Stinkor wasn't in the original series.
No, but he was an action figure.
Yeah.
I think he actually stunk.
Well, he had stink breath.
Oh, Anthony's here. No, I mean, I think if you bought the action figure, it actually had smelled bad, if I remember correctly.
That's kind of counterproductive for an action figure.
He was supposed to stink, and he did. Henry Rollins is Triclops.
Hey, Jason Long's in it. Justin Long. I didn't realize that either.
Liam Cunningham is Man-at-Arms. Of course, I could tell that right away. He's the guy that plays the Onion Knight on Game of Thrones. And
Diedrich Bader.
he's been in a lot of stuff.
Yes.
He's Trapjaw. And like I said, I'm not gonna name them all, but like that's a star-studded cast for an animated show. So let's see. We can't say much about the Masters of the Universe because it just started today, so we can't spoil nothing. But it's good. The first episode is. What is your
overall? This first part one, whatever you want to call it, was really really good. A lot of twists, a lot of turns.
When they say the first part,
He-Man.
I wonder how many parts there's gonna be. Like, are they gonna
I know there's 2 as of right now.
Okay. Of course, Suicide Squad comes out August the 6th. That's pretty soon. When
I
does Snake
really
Eyes
can't
come
wait
out?
for that.
That's coming out soon.
I seen that earlier, but I don't remember when it said.
This Sunday, I was speaking of He-Man. I was watching an interview with Mark Hamill on Jimmy Kimmel, and he was asking him stuff about The Mandalorian. And he said, well, I tell you what, to answer all the questions you have, this Sunday on Disney Plus, they're debuting a making of that final episode. And he said it'll answer all your questions. It's like a making of
Oh, nice.
Mandalorian, but I think that episode in particular. So that's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to that. Anthony, get over here.
What am I getting?
Either one. We got the condenser,
What do we
so
call this?
precast or no, pre-tro,
The pre-tro.
The pre-tro.
Yeah.
pre-intro.
Is that a working thing?
Podcast Eve.
Is that a working thing?
Yeah, we'll work on
Yeah.
it. We'll work on it some more. But we thought before we packed everything up, we would,
Do a pre-podcon.
yeah, a pre-podcon. The next time you hear these voices, they'll be at Tupelo Con. What are you looking forward to the most?
Not having to work tomorrow.
Did you take off or were you naturally
I
off?
took off. Took off tonight and tomorrow. Unfortunately, I got to go to work Sunday.
But you don't have to go the whole day. Well, you go work nights, right?
I work nights. I have to go
Are
work.
you going to swing by and hang out on your way?
Yes. I'm gonna. I'm just gonna take a little nap because I'm not staying up all night tonight. So Saturday night, so it won't be that big of a deal.
Gotcha. Germ, Germ's with us, by the way.
Hi.
No, is it? Oh, damn
I'm
it.
back.
What's your deal?
Dressing
Sharon,
up.
what is your damn deal?
Yeah, what are you doing tomorrow? I know you're cosplaying.
Yeah, I'm
But I don't know
cosplaying.
what you got or is it a secret?
No,
They're not going to hear this till after the con anyway.
I decided I was gonna go with my Batman character, even though I'm not really totally happy with the cow. Who died?
I think Kelly should have to drink for that.
With the cow, the
Was that
cow
you?
part.
We can make that a roll.
It bounced off the rim.
But yeah, I'm not real happy with the cow part so much because something's just off with it. But I'm gonna be the bearded Batman.
The bearded Batman.
Yeah.
Well, now, is it going to be your Batman Beyond one?
No, it's gonna be the open face one, the one that made it into the magazine.
I don't remember it.
The one that Ray Van Dusen took pictures
Yeah, took the
of.
picture of in the
I remember the Spider-Man. Oh, yeah,
courthouse
yeah. I
where
remember that.
he did the like me looking down over him.
That's
kinda
right,
shot.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's kind of a armored type looking Batman suit. So
Well, sometimes you do more than one. Like, you'll wear one for a little while and then put a different one on. Are you going to do
Yeah.
anything like that?
well, no, this year what I thought I'd do a little different is I've got mannequin torsos for some of my cosplay stuff, and I'm gonna have at the podcast table will be the Red Hood one with the Red Hood helmet sitting beside it.
Do you know
Okay.
about this?
He said something about it
Because that's
earlier.
pretty cool.
We don't have a podcast table this year.
You know,
No.
Technically, no.
Yeah, that is true.
We will have a table on the side, though. Like we
Yeah,
normally
I
do.
guess we have a little
That's our
side
little
table.
side table.
well, I guess we'll just put it on the side table then.
That's usually where we put our pictures and stuff anyway, so that'll work.
Right.
And we got a bar this year.
Are you entering the
Nice.
cosplay contest?
No, I'm just gonna go around and do photo ops and take, pictures and.
Well, you said that one
Meet and
year
greet.
that you weren't going to enter the contest, and they talked you into it, and you won.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not confident enough with this suit just yet to win because it still needs some tweaks. I was gonna wear. I've got a couple of other suits, but they need some repairs done on them, and I just ran out of time because one of them was Iron Man. But
You didn't get everything ironed out?
It did not get ironed out completely.
Wow.
Bad pun.
Yeah.
bad.
I need to create a game called Fireball Dad Jokes. Every time Martin does a dad joke, he has to take a shot of Fireball. I would say a shot of whiskey, but he would be like, "Okay, dad joke."
But that's only if it's a bad one.
Right. If it's a horrible one.
But some people are all going to say all of them are bad.
Oh no.
I guess we need to put it to a vote.
If you automatically laugh, you can't restrain.
You can't laugh and say that sucked.
Right.
Well, see, I
You
feel.
can, but it depends on how hard you laugh.
But see, I feel like I need to.
But if it's like crickets,
But look, I feel like I need to be in on the shot on that one too, because I did partake in that one.
That reminds me the other night, I was at my parents' and I said, I can't remember what I said, but everybody at the table started laughing, and my dad goes, "Mark, that's not funny." I said, "Well, people are laughing, aren't they?" Somebody thinks so.
But the one other thing I will say, I am really excited to get back to Comic-Con.
Yeah.
This last year has been long enough. We needed the break, and thank God we're getting it.
You know, we usually try to predict, like that one year Deadpool had just come out. We try to predict how many Deadpools.
That was the very first one.
We tried to predict how many Deadpools. I hope.
Y'all all lost severely.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was every other person was Deadpool in some form or another.
No, there was only like 6 of them, and y'all was betting like in the
No,
50s.
not the first year.
Yes.
Well,
At
some
the
people
Link
like would
Center.
just have a mask on. They would be like, there was no like professional looking Deadpool that I remember. But
Right. I want to do an armored cosplay, like Deadpool looking suit.
But I'm hoping at least one person goes as Michael Rooker, since he's going to be there. His character from Guardians of the Galaxy.
That would be awesome.
That would
Or
be
actually,
pretty
his
cool.
character from Suicide Squad looks like it'd be fairly easy to throw together, but it didn't come out
it
yet.
didn't come out yet.
I could probably pull him off as The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I got to lose a couple pounds.
Gonna make
but-
a jump on that. nobody. We got nobody here. Kelly pulling somebody off.
Kelly's gonna pull him, pull him off on The Walking Dead.
Hey, if it gets us an interview, you gotta do what you gotta do.
$20, $20.
Well, I guess we need to get started loading all this stuff up, and there's something else I was going to say, but I do feel a little more prepared this year than we normally.
Don't say
are.
that.
Well, we've had a year to
We've
prepare.
got shirts this year when we never had before. We finally got a real pop culture banner.
Yeah.
Because we had a Kill Pop Culture banner, then we changed the name, then we had one you printed out for us.
Yeah.
Which worked, but it just didn't look as, I think, professional as we're going to look this year.
I think we're going to look a lot more professional this year.
But we're not going to be any more professional.
But, yeah,
We're going to be less professional.
probably.
That is our profession, is being less professional.
Just hoping the prototype bar holds up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Well,
thing
if
looks
they're
really,
listening to this, they'll know if it did or not.
Yeah, right.
that thing looks really awesome, by the way.
All right, well, let's load all this stuff up. We got an early day tomorrow. Anybody else want to say anything?
I'm good.
You're good?
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Love you, mean it.
Listen to the outro.
This is the intro.
Well, it's my first time back, so I'm a little rusty.
All right, let's go to Tupelo Con.
Yeah, buddy.
And
We're back.
how are y'all?
I'm actually hot right now. I just
Can you
got
hear me?
hot.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Oh. Are you recording, or just doing a check?
No, I'm like recording.
Recording. Like this is like for real.
It's for real pretend.
Is it for real pop culture?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Hey, we're at Tupelo Con. Ring the bell. I can't reach it. There you go. You rang the bell.
All right, now you realize y'all are going to have to really speak up, especially you. Not into the mic, but just in general.
Just in
'Cause
general?
I cannot hear you down here without the headphones on.
Oh, I see.
That's the reason I was wanting to do the whole headphone things this year.
We actually said we was gonna do headphones this
Yeah.
year.
And it was like, no, I don't think we'll need them.
I can hear you fine.
We need
Yeah,
to
well, that's because I'm actually speaking up.
Yeah.
we need to get a piece of paper and have a next year damn it list.
No, I think I just do need to do another meeting and
Yeah.
like hold myself more accountable. Because we got everything we needed to use, we just didn't get it and use it.
Okay.
I've only made one loop, but I'm almost positive we're the only podcast here.
I'm the only. I think so. I didn't see any when me and Jern walked around.
There's usually at least one more, if not 3 or 4 more. And actually, to be honest with you, since we've stepped our game up as far as like our setup, I gotta say, like, I would feel sorry for another podcast sitting next to us if they just had like a regular table.
I wouldn't feel sorry for them, man.
Because we've been there.
I mean, it took us a
we were there every
long.
year, but this one,
It took us a while to get to
we
this
look
level.
professional. We're not professional by any means,
Oh no,
And we're
we
never
are
gonna
definitely
be,
not professional.
but we're putting on a good.
We're faking it real well.
We're doing a good job faking it until we're making it.
But like you said, if somebody's seen us, they would think we were. I mean, we're all matching.
That guy doing the Minotaur cosplay, he's got it together because that's a good idea not to wear a shirt
Oh, that's a Minotaur?
or whatever you call those things.
It's a pig. I don't know what that was.
It's just like a dude in a pig hat to me.
He said, it's hot. I'm wearing a costume that requires the
Yeah,
leather
that's
clothing.
smart because a lot of these people wearing like full bodysuit stuff.
Like, I started sweating when Jern put that shirt on.
Hey,
That's
y'all,
why I gave
if
him
it
my
gets too
shirt.
much hotter, I'm just going to take my shirt off, tell everybody I'm Bert Kretschner. That's going to be my
Bert
cosplay.
Kreischer is
Bert
your
Kreischer.
cosplay.
That's my cosplay. I'll throw out a joke or two.
As we speak, Jerm is suiting up, putting his Batman uniform on, and I begged him to walk around at least one loop with his flip-flops on in the Batman suit, but he wouldn't do it. He's going to be hot.
It's definitely warm. It's really, really hot outside.
Well, we seen a guy walk through a while ago that had the Michael Keaton era Batman suit on.
Oh, I missed that.
And Cat Lady was in front of him.
Cat lady.
Cat woman. Can't call her Cat Girl because she was a little bit older. But both of their suits look pretty damn good.
Well, there's a good crowd here.
Yeah.
Has Michael Rooker got here yet?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We walked by and
When we walked through,
Ronnie
he
was
wasn't here
talking. I didn't realize DJ Quells was here, man. That is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Who's the bitch now? Which I'm definitely going to try to go by and at least say hi to him.
I want him to sign that picture right there.
I was talking about DJ Quells.
Oh.
But yeah, yes, definitely the
Even if we
Michael
had
Rooker.
to, like I said, even if we had to pay.
Yeah.
I think I got some money. How much is the autograph?
50, I think. And I'm going to go to the ATM.
That's,
Speaking of which, what time do y'all want to go get a bite to eat for lunch?
oh, I thought I had money. I got a stripper wad.
2, 3 o'clock. I mean, you got to think we ate, like, what, 8:30, 8:45?
I
Of
had
course,
to go
that
get
biscuit's almost gone.
I
But
had to go get a Gatorade. I was a different level of thirsty.
I already ate me a pizza.
different level of thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was drinking a ton of water, but it wasn't doing no good. Another thing I like about this setup is like all of our ugliness,
It's hidden.
as far as like soda bottles and bags and leftover stuff and cords. It's all hidden behind this hutch.
Yeah.
That's another thing that looks more professional is because we don't have potato chip bags and shit sitting all over our flyers.
Well, that and when people come walking up, we're actually looking them somewhat in the eye,
Yeah.
Yes.
not at their crotch area, which is sometimes pretty awkward.
Yeah, when you were doing the setup, you were in that regular chair, and I was like, I couldn't even barely see the top of your head on the other side of the bar.
But I actually like that.
You like being hidden?
I kind of like being down here.
The
hidden.
secret podcast guy? The guy under the table?
No.
Nah.
No.
What you doing under that table?
Nothing. I'm running wires.
You know what? That guy that I saw earlier that I said was Doc Brown, I bet that was really Rick.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, could have been. I didn't see him.
Is
They're
the
kind of
pri-
interchangeable.
Is that the
'cause
Mario Princess?
He based Rick off of Doc Brown.
Yes, that is Prince's speech. Oh, did y'all see Rush when you went by?
Who?
He was doing
Russ.
something.
Yeah, he was busy.
Rush, yeah.
He was
Almost
busy.
everybody I wanted to talk to, and I guess
busy.
this is a good thing, we're busy. with customers, and I didn't want to interrupt their business.
Well, we stopped by Brother John's table and was looking at his new pictures
Yeah,
and
we give
stuff.
him he was talking to somebody when we went through.
Well, he was talking, and I didn't want to disturb him. I mainly just, see, there's Batman and Catwoman over there by the blue thing.
Yeah, there's some. He was here last year.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah. Or 1 year. I know I've seen him before.
That glue's probably melting. In that bag under there, the Nike bag. Hey, there's a cosplay repair station right over there.
Sure is.
For real.
Cosplay repair station over there.
I just put some glue on it.
Yeah, I mean, they really go all out, and they set up just about anything you could need.
Yeah.
How big of a piece do you need?
Which I say that, and I haven't been to the cafe yet, but
about this big? You can see better than I can.
That
So we're
proton pack
so
looks pretty
close to
good.
the stage. I say we, with permission from Jamie, of course, see if we can bootleg Michael Rooker's panel.
well, I don't know how well it would pick up, but
that
I'd
one?
say definitely try.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll crank it up pretty loud.
We just flip it that way and just
See, yeah.
Well, I know the music that's playing right now, you can hear really good
Yeah.
coming through the system.
We just flip it that
Oh, wow,
way.
really?
and
Yeah,
while
I
it's
can barely
recording,
hear.
And while they're recording, we can go do whatever and let it record and just do something with the footage later.
The burden of having good mics.
Yeah.
We're picking up stuff. If you had to guess, how many people would you say is here?
Oh, I have no idea. There's a lot down that way.
You know what? They should have a contest. So, like, guess how many jelly beans is in the jar. Like, guess how many people were at Tupelo Con. You'd have to have somebody standing at the door with a clicker.
Well, you got to think with the ticket sales, and they know how many passes and everything, so
They should have a pretty good number.
they should have a pretty good estimated count.
Have you ever seen that though? Like they have a jar of jelly beans, and you guess the number, and if you get it, you win.
I've never seen it in person, but I've seen it on a lot of movies and TV shows, and
Most of the video stores, and you were talking about this the other day, had a big jug of water with a shot glass in it, and you drop
the
a quarter
quarter.
in there.
Right.
If it goes in the shot glass, you get a free rental.
yeah.
I only won that one time.
We should play a game about how many mic cables are in the box. Just throw a bunch of mic cables in.
That would be funny.
Just
Only problem is I doubt we would know how many.
because you can look in there, it's like, oh, we got plenty of mic cables. You pick it out, it's only two.
Yeah.
Because it's or one
One really long one.
really long one.
Or no, the better game is how many mic cables in the box work.
I think we got a couple of new listeners already.
I believe so.
I believe so.
Who was it said we should do shot glasses?
Tony.
Tony. That's a good idea. Real pop culture shot glasses because we have a bar now.
Right. I wish I had a beer mug with a Red Bull poured in it. It's-
Wish I had a beer mug with the
We
beer.
could have
poured
mounted
in
a
it.
fake tap handle.
well, if we done it with Red Bull a couple of times, is that beer? No, it's Red Bull. That's beer. No, it's Red Bull. And then, hey, was that beer? Oh, no, man, it's Red Bull. It sure is. It's-
Can you imagine how hot Batman gets in the summer? That's probably why he fights crime at night.
Well, you know, I don't think it ever gets summer in Gotham.
I mean, Gotham's supposed to be New York, so it is up north, but I mean, they have a summer.
Yeah, I mean, they got a summer, but I mean, you definitely wouldn't have a Southern Batman. He'd
No,
be
you
in like
wouldn't.
cutoffs.
No.
And
He would just have the mask on and
That's
like
it.
shorts. You know the old Batman that wore underwear on the outside of his pants?
Yeah.
That's all he would have on. That and his cowl.
crime would drop dramatically.
As soon as Jern finishes putting his suit on, I'll be like, all right, let's go to lunch. You could go eat lunch with your Batman suit on. We might get a discount. What would be funny is if you went with us to the restaurant as Batman and the waitress said, "Hey, have y'all been doing the con?" And we were like, "Nope."
Nope.
Con? What con? What are you talking
There's a
about?
con? Well, that would be kind of cool. if we
That
knew about a
sounds
con.
cool. Let's go check that out.
And we're wearing matching shirts. We have a character with us.
Yeah.
You got Batman.
This is what we do every Saturday.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, that is a cool mask.
I want one
right
of those
there.
masks.
That digital mask.
Yeah.
Be cool if you could like change it up to what the
yeah.
face looked like every time.
It's been changing.
Has it?
Yeah.
I'd wear one of them to Walmart. I wouldn't have to worry about like a COVID mask. I
Yeah.
just put it on.
Oh, dude, do you know what they're doing out there where they filmed Part 7? They're showing Part 7 on a big movie screen out there.
Oh,
Dude, that's pretty cool.
that's pretty cool.
They are going all around. There's this company that does film location tours. They're going all over the country where they filmed movies and playing the movie at the place they filmed it.
How awesome would that be?
They've already sold out of Part 1.
They got a. They got
Somewhere
one of
in-
them. It would be cool if they had one of those big pontoon projector screens.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the blow up projectors. Just put it out there on the
Float
water.
it out in the water, out in Crystal Lake. Then a big alligator would come diving through it.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, this is 3D. It's like, no, we're actually getting murdered.
No, we're actually getting killed right
We're
now.
getting killed by an alligator right now. But you could say you got murdered at Crystal Lake.
Well, you couldn't tell anybody. People could tell.
Well, I
the
mean,
story.
people could tell it about you.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to say that, but
I mean, if you got to go,
it'd be like one of the
it'd be an epic way to do it.
5 Crystal Lakes.
Yeah. The one in Georgia is still you can just go rent cabins there.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Mark was telling us about that before y'all left, or it might have been when y'all got back from the one in Alabama y'all went to. I seen a lot of people wearing the Todoroki cosplay.
I'm always reluctant to ask someone what they're cosplaying as. Because I don't mean it like you're not doing it good enough for me to
Right.
know. I mean it like I'm like not knowledgeable enough to know what
Okay,
you are.
well, right here with the white and red wig and the blue, that's My Hero Academia.
See, I don't know what that is.
It's anime that come out a couple years ago.
I wouldn't even know
That's pretty cool.
like a Dragon Ball Z character. Like the
You know,
most-
it's really hard in the anime world, unless you're like really, really into it, to be able to tell the difference in a lot of the characters.
You know how I can tell that we've got a good setup? Because people are taking pictures of us.
Oh, they really? I didn't notice that.
That lady just took a
I
picture
need to
of
fix
us.
my
That guy
hair?
came over and
Us?
asked us if we could take a picture. The guy
yeah,
that does
yeah.
the filming came over and filmed
Oh, yeah.
some. That, and I put up a sign on the front that said take a picture
Take
of
a
us.
picture of us.
We crave attention.
I'm gonna say take a
Yeah.
picture of us for $10 and see how many people come and give us $10.
No, they're going to take a picture and then ask for their $10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I took a picture.
Can I take
Give
a
me my
picture? Can
money.
I have $2?
Did Michael Rooker have a long line when y'all went by?
Yes.
Which way does the line go? Is it like wrapping around?
Yeah, and the way it was like all in front of Billy Gunn, so they was trying to push him away from the Billy Gunn line and get them straightened out because he had just got there.
Yeah.
So they were still trying to, I guess, figure out the logistics of it.
I guess if you're Michael Rooker, you can be late if you want to.
Yeah. Not really, but I guess.
If you're famous, you're always on time. You know what I mean?
Well, that just shows that we aren't famous. Because other than Anthony, we're always late for something.
See, that's the thing. We're practicing for fame. Dress for
I
the
would,
job you
I would
want.
always be on time.
But didn't he just say if you're famous, you're always on time?
Yeah, because no matter what time you get there, it's what time you're supposed to be there.
Ah, gotcha.
Like, you could say, like, if you were famous, you could show up and they'll be like, you're late. And you're like, no, I'm famous. That's a cool thing about going to cons. You can take pictures of people and they don't call the police.
Hey, there's Wonder Woman.
In fact, they want you to. How much do they charge you to get a picture in the TARDIS?
No idea.
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's the same people that show up at the TARDIS every year.
I know, but I've never gotten my picture in it.
Oh, I've got a bunch of them. Every year we come up here, I get a new picture.
Distractions.
But
What?
Is it
Yeah, we're
big?
supposed to be
Anthony,
talking.
did
on
you
this-
say something?
We're supposed to be talking on this podcast.
The TARDIS, is it bigger on the inside?
I have no
That was a
idea.
lame Doctor Who joke, but Anthony didn't get it.
No conversation is going to work right now.
Not right now.
Nothing's going to happen.
Who are y'all looking at?
It's, I'm not looking at anybody. I am looking at my phone.
Oh,
I'm not looking at anybody. I'm just looking.
Yeah. Wonder Woman. It's the 70s version.
Yes.
Wonder Woman.
there's some really cool cosplays.
You know, I brought my camera to set up, but I couldn't find the camera stand. So I thought about just
Tripod?
setting it on the table.
What are you going to point it at?
Just
Wonder
out.
Woman.
Oh, dude, I got a good idea. Something to put on our YouTube. I'll just set my phone up on time lapse and prop it up on the mic stand, and just do a time lapse of everybody walking through.
Well, that's the reason I brought the camcorder.
Can you time lapse with it?
I don't know. We might be able
Probably.
to.
You can time lapse with
Probably.
you can time lapse with an iPhone.
Hey, how's it going?
Hand it to me right there, and I'll
'Cause
see.
we're in the perfect spot for that. We could like angle it across through the whole con. Dude, what would be awesome is if you'd have brought your tripod, we could put it up on the table and shoot it like all the way across the con.
You missed that whole part of the conversation.
No, I heard you. I'm saying, but if you
Oh,
did
did
bring
you?
it,
Because
we could sit it on the
I
bar.
couldn't find it.
and
I was
and
looking
shoot
for it this
across.
morning.
We need to get one.
I've got 2 or 3 of them. I just couldn't find. Y'all keep.
You know what? I bet it's in the attic.
I know it's in the attic, but I went in the attic this morning and was going through boxes and stuff. That's where I found the camera, and I could not find the
Tripod.
tripod.
I've seen it up there, but it's been a long time. In fact, as hot as it is in that attic, I would rather go buy another one.
Well, it felt good in there this morning.
Oh,
It was
did it?
not hot, dude. You're thinking 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
It was still chilly outside. That's the reason I went ahead and crawled up there that early.
I got a really nice tripod at work I might could borrow. I can't lose it though. It's probably more valuable than my job.
Dude, that is awesome.
What?
David Harris, isn't that one of Barney's kids?
Yeah.
Doing the Bob Ross painting.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's neat. I hope he wears like a big curly wig. Somebody put on Facebook one time. They said, "What if Bob Ross was a serial killer and his paintings were showing us where all the bodies are?"
Dude, never speak about a national hero like that ever again.
He put it right beside the happy little tree.
Because, hey, there is no mistakes.
No.
Sure world, just make it what
Just happy little accidents.
Just happy little accident. Sure world, make it the way you want it.
That's right.
God bless. God bless. Please.
Dude, I still love every once in a while just sitting and watching Bob Ross. Now you can watch it on YouTube, so
He's on Netflix or something.
it's the art of Bob Ross
yeah,
or
it's
something
on
like
Netflix or HBO Max. It's on one of those streaming things.
that. Dude, since I've been off all week and watched so much Netflix, it has started recommending stuff that's not in the U.S. because I have watched like everything on Netflix. It seems like.
I still
So now
haven't
when I
watched
go through there, I have to go through and change to whatever to English.
it. Uh-huh.
That reminds me, you boxed us last night asking where to watch Masters of the Universe.
Okay,
Did
yeah.
you watch it?
Yeah, I started it. I didn't. I got sleepy.
I watched episode 1.
That's where I started it.
It kind of left on a cliffhanger.
I got to where I heard everybody speak for about a little bit. Man at Arms and Tila and Sorceress. Evelyn.
It's funny because we're sitting there watching and Mark keeps asking me, dude, why are they doing that? Dude, why are they doing that? I was like, dude, I can't tell you. I was like, just watch it. It gets better.
Well, there was one scene like He-Man was on a horse, and I was like, why isn't he riding a battle cat? But
He rode a horse.
That did explain that.
Yeah.
And one thing I like is that Adam doesn't look just like He-Man.
Right.
See, that's what I liked, and that's what that's what we was used to
he's
growing
trying to
up.
tell people that he's not He-Man, but he looks just like him, and he just changed his clothes.
But nobody ever, figured it out.
I know. That's my point. They should have, because it's the same guy with different clothes on.
Superman took his glasses
It's,
off.
it's Superman syndrome.
At least he had something.
No. Well,
Like,
He took his glasses off. That was it.
we in the red.
We're in
and my voice is
All
nearly
right, and you know
shot
what's
from
cool
talking.
about this? Cool about this interview is you got Michael Rooker doing a panel in the background,
Why not?
so you get to say you did a podcast with Michael Rooker,
That's great with me. I'm there, man.
even if it's just by proxy. So tell everybody about your name and what you're doing, your con, and all that good stuff.
Fair enough. I'm Zach Ashmore, and I'm with River Region Comic Con based out of Montgomery, Alabama. Our dates are going to be March 12th and the 13th of next year. That would be 2022.
So y'all starting early advertising. That's a good idea.
We're one of the earliest conventions of the year. We do focus, we're definitely a comic book convention of sorts, but we do like to focus a lot on video games and board games as well. The last time we did the convention, we had a Warhammer 40K tournament that was a qualifier for the national tournaments, and it was one of the first qualifiers of the year. So if people who want to compete on the national level in Warhammer 40K, they have the opportunity to come to. You have to pre-register for it, but you have the opportunity to go ahead and get that qualification out of the way earlier on in the year.
Oh, wow.
So
That's neat. And you may have already said this. What building is it y'all do it in?
it's at the Crampton Bowl. That's the name of the building, the Crampton Bowl, and it's the reason for that is because there's a big football field right next to where we have the convention. It's where they hold a lot of football tournaments there, but they have this really cool multiplex area that's indoors. That's literally right next to the football field, and that's where we have the convention.
What do you still have guests and stuff too, or do you?
Oh yeah, we have
focus on
special guests. We don't have any lined up yet for this year.
Just so far
and
out.
I'm gonna use the same old excuse every other convention owner likes to give right now, and that's COVID kind of.
And it's true too. So it's an easy one. 'Cause
COVID will make schmucks of us all.
did y'all have to skip last year? Or?
Yes, as a matter of fact, the story of that's pretty interesting. So we had the convention all set up and ready to go. I had packed up my vehicle with all kinds of stuff to go do the load in the day before the convention. I was there 2 days before the convention was to start, staying at a hotel because I don't actually live in Montgomery. And so the day before the convention, the day that load in for vendors was going to be, that morning the city said, no, we're going to lock down, nothing.
Oh, no.
Not that I'm bitter about it or anything.
That's what happened to us at Cruise and Amory. I'm in a band too, and we were booked to play that night and that afternoon. The CDC guidelines changed, and the mayor of Amory said,
Yeah, you look familiar. What band are you in?
"Kill Jay."
Yeah. Dude, I came and tried out drums with you.
You did?
Yeah, you probably don't recognize me because I shaved my head and lost 50 pounds.
That wasn't that long ago, was it?
It was last year, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I was gonna say that wasn't that long ago. Yeah, as soon as you took your hat off, I was like,
Yeah, man.
"Wow, small world."
Yeah, dude, I knew
That
I
is
recognized you. It's like, wait a minute, I know this guy from somewhere. He looks like a metal player.
Yeah,
I bet you'll quit telling people you're in a band now.
it was a good. We had a good time jamming with you. I remember I think we jammed some Pantera and stuff.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe me, I'm not. I know y'all haven't called me back, but I'm not bitter about that because I'm not really that kind of a drummer. I tried. I can't do the double pedal thing, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
I'm kind of SOL when it's doing the kind of metal y'all do.
We tried out one guy one time that he was amazing, like Dave Grohl style playing, but he never did any double kick, and I'm sure he probably could have as good as he was, but he just never. He was content just doing like the David Grohl style drumming, which is great,
But it doesn't fit the musical style you're going for.
right. It didn't fit the direction we were going in, but
Now, I know that Sean was my point man for the band pretty much, and
yeah.
and he caught COVID and had to lock himself down for a while, and then
wow.
changed his Facebook profile. So I was sitting there, messaging his old Facebook profile that he doesn't pay attention to anymore. I was like, well, I guess they just don't want to talk to me. Okay, that's how it is.
Dang.
Yeah, I remember him changing his
That's
stuff.
okay.
That's because he lost his phone.
Yep.
Yep.
Nikki
That's
had
right.
to set a new Facebook account up for him.
So someone else who knew both of us told me eventually what happened,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, okay, all right, fair enough. So I messaged him on his new Facebook profile. I was like, "Oh, hey Zach, how's it going, man?" Like, "Oh, great."
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. When it comes to Facebook, like if it wasn't for the podcast and for my band, I would be like my dad and just never even have one at all. I mean, I was trying to figure out how to post a picture on our podcast page today because I've never done it on my phone. I always do it on a computer because I'm old school like that.
That's how it goes, man. I still don't see the appeal of social media for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great to have a business there. It's great to keep up with people that you know.
Yeah.
But I've just never been able to wrap my head around the narcissism it takes to post about yourself all day.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
never
I've deleted all mine.
never been able to wrap my head around that.
It's like that old quote, I haven't seen you in 10 years, but I know that you took a nap yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't care what you had for breakfast.
Exactly, yeah.
But anyway, that's old fogey talk for those of us closing in on 40.
Closing in, I passed it a while
we
ago.
passed 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think I'm close enough to it that it's I'm in the same boat as you guys.
So how long have you been involved with the con?
Well, see, River Region Comic Con started, I believe, 2016.
Okay.
That was the first time we had one, or at least the first time we tried to have one. The actual first River Region Comic Con was in 2017. And we found that having it in March worked because the weather is really nice. It's
Cooler,
far enough
much
away
cooler.
from other major conventions in the
Yeah.
area because here's something that you guys may or may not know. A lot of convention owners know each other.
yeah.
And we're not coordinating or anything, but we don't want to get in someone else's way unless we don't like them.
Right.
So,
Yeah, because it could hurt you both if you tried to compete.
exactly. It hurts us both. So,
It's a lot of the same way with podcasting. We like to give each other shout outs and,
Exactly.
and
The
stuff
The more
like that.
friends you have, the
it's
more
better
to have
favors
friends than enemies.
you can
So,
always get.
in that same vein, shout out to Magic City Con in Birmingham.
There you go.
And shout out to Huntsville Pop Culture Expo with Jeremy up there in Huntsville.
Yeah, the guy that's opposite of you, I spoke with him as well.
And shout out to those guys as well. You know, those are the guys that do the Mississippi
There's a
Comic
card here
Con.
somewhere.
The one down in Jackson.
And they also do Alabama Comic Con.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Jamie was on the show last episode, and he was talking about how it's table swapping.
Yeah.
You know, like we trade shout outs on the podcast,
Yeah.
but at a con, it's table swapping.
As a matter of fact, yeah, I didn't pay for my table.
Right.
And subsequently, if Jamie wants to come promote, Tupelo Con at our convention, table's open.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
And that gives you more, content at your, an extra table makes the convention bigger.
I may have just said too much. You may have to run that one by Jamie. I don't know. We don't want to give away too much of the. No, I'm kidding. It's fine.
He was going to give you $1,000 and he's going to listen to this.
So yeah, but that's the way it is. We try not to get into each other's way if we don't have to. We found that March was the best date for that. Although to be honest, Huntsville is awfully close to that date. But Huntsville's at the opposite end of the state.
Yeah.
And we know
Yeah.
Jeremy. Jeremy knows us, and so we talked to him about it. He said that's fine.
I wonder why it is summertime where they focus most of the cons. It's getting more and more broad because there's so many more cons now, but it's always like, especially in the early days, it was always in the summer. I've never understood why.
It's because summer break.
Summer break.
Summer break
They want
had
the
a lot
kids
to do with it.
That, and I really think it
Well, it's
all
always
has
on
to
the
do with
weekend, though.
cosplay.
But it's always on the weekends anyway. Yeah.
You don't want to walk in wearing a Yeti suit.
Well, some of these people look like they're struggling with the,
Yeah,
the
I've
full
seen- I've seen some-
jumpsuits and stuff.
I've seen some cosplayers come through here going, man, that was not a strategic decision in a
Oh,
Mississippi
man.
summer.
I just saw this one guy walk through, and he was dressed as a character from a video game that I recognize, but I'm not a big gamer, so I couldn't tell you the name of the character. He looked really cool, though, and it was a full thing. And when I got up close to him, I could see it in his eyes. He was like, "I'm dying, help me." I just wanted to give him a bottle of water.
This was a big mistake.
Yes. Yeah, you can write it and see it on
You
his
can see it in
face.
his eyes. This was a big
I'm
mistake.
going to
Why
that
did I
con
do
in
this?
March, dang it.
Oh, there was that guy. Yeah, I think there was that guy walking around the convention in the Umbrella Corporation armor with
Yeah.
the full helmet and everything.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be that guy today.
I remember we went to the Ozfest in St. Louis, and the day we were there, it was the record-breaking level of heat on that day ever in St. Louis. They said it on the news that night.
I remember that.
And
I was watching people pass out at the
oh yeah, the
concession
ambulances
stands.
were coming and going, constantly
Oh,
taking
goodness.
people away because it was so hot. And there was this guy walked by us. He had on this full, like, Grim Reaper thing with a mask, and I was like, He did not think that through. That is not weather appropriate.
Seriously. Yeah, well, people are dedicated to their cosplay. What can I say?
Yeah.
I mean, I've noticed the same thing at granted, River Region takes place in March, so the weather's a lot better. But we have had some years where it's pretty darn hot outside.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's not as hot as it is here now today, but it's still, it can get hot. We've also had some years where it was nice and cool outside. And it doesn't matter how you're dressed, you're fine.
Yeah.
And there was one year that we had it was cold.
Yeah, I was gonna say that could work the other way for some of these scantily clad cosplays.
Yeah.
Like that could.
I'm sure some
that
of
could
the
work the opposite way.
I'm sure some of the lady cosplayers are perfectly fine with the weather the way it is.
Yeah. Some of them, I'm sure. Yeah, I've seen a few that
Hey,
way.
I'm perfectly fine with the weather today.
Because of that reason.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I may have, my shirt might have been a bit too thick for me. I forgot that in this building, I forgot that this building is the way it is.
Well, we normally
Yeah.
do Dickie work shirts, and we got our logo and everything on them. And he made the point this year, he's like, dude, let's just do T-shirts. It's hot. I was like, you know what? Good choice.
But let me follow that up. It's like, the building being the way it is. I'm not blaming the convention organizers for this.
Right. Yeah.
No,
Right.
no.
Well, when you got a building this big with this many people,
It's
you're
gonna
have
get-
to
it's
have
gonna
a
get
heck
warm.
of an air conditioner, and even still, it's almost the best you can do is lower the temperature. You know, maybe 20 degrees if you're lucky.
And you know what the interesting thing is? I do know a bit of the behind the scenes of why they chose this location, because I think it was 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago when they first moved the convention to this location, or maybe it was the second year. I'm trying to remember. I think it was the second year of the convention.
Yes.
And maybe the first
It
year
was
that
at Link
they,
Center the first year.
That's
First
it.
year was at the Link.
and then
yeah.
the second year they brought it here.
Yeah.
And the reason they brought it here because it was the most affordable location with the size they needed.
Oh
Yep.
wow.
I was a volunteer with this convention that year, the second year they had it. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
And we were, but then again, they were having it in April at that point in time, so it was cooler outside.
Yeah, we were at the Link Center the first year. We've done it every year that they've had one since then, and it's kind of been fun to see it grow. And we've kind of, we've grown as a podcast too, and
Yeah.
kind of fun to see. I like to see stuff like this win. It's
Support your local convention. That's exactly
absolutely.
right.
I want it to be just grow and grow and grow and be enormous.
Just beware if he starts getting too big, Wizard World might come a calling.
Yeah.
And they'll bring their own special guests and
Oh, no, not Wizard World.
is that
Not
funny.
another con.
Funny enough, that nearly happened in Montgomery. Wizard
really?
World was at least that's the rumor, that's the scuttlebutt, that's what I heard. So
Yeah.
take it with a grain of salt. That's what I heard. That they were scouting Montgomery to potentially bring Wizard World to Montgomery, but they chose not to. And had they brought it to Montgomery, we probably wouldn't be having River Region. Everybody would be going to that and say, why would we go to your podunk little convention startup?
So how does that work? Do they like buy you out, or they merge?
Oh, no.
with you, or-
They don't.
They just set up and do it.
They just set up and do it.
Oh,
they don't.
okay.
Yeah,
It's kind of like a hostile takeover.
pretty much. Yeah, they set
wow.
up and they do it, and if people want to come to your convention afterwards, that's up to them whether or not.
Well,
they couldn't.
Tu-
That
And
they couldn't-
Tupelo's plenty big of a city for a con. I mean, he could do this twice a year. I mean, it's
Yeah, I don't
plenty
think
big.
he'd want to though.
Yeah,
I don't
probably
think he'd
not.
want to.
Well, it'd be nice if Barney and them got HorrorCon set back up. Because
Yeah.
then you could have HorrorCon later in the year and have this earlier in the year.
Yeah, wasn't that a thing? Weren't they having a horror con
One year.
here?
They
They
did
had
the
one-
first,
and-
the,
and it was
the
great.
first year that he was at this building. They did HorrorCon too.
Okay,
several months apart.
that's right. That's what I thought.
And we
I'll-
talked to the Harrises, and they're talking about trying to get it back going. They just haven't, done it yet.
Well, take it from me, and I know this from experience. Doing multiple conventions a year will kick your butt.
yeah.
Yeah.
It will. It will kick your butt because me and my business partner, we're doing multiple conventions a year,
Yeah.
and it was no, can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I do the booking. I was telling Jamie, I do the booking for the second stage at the Railroad Festival every year, and it's a fraction of the work that you guys have to do at a convention to organize all that. And I threaten to quit every year. I'm like, this is too much. I can't handle it anymore. But then a day or two after it's over, I'm like, I've got a whole other year to plan it. I'll be all right.
That's exactly how it is. and then 6 months away, and you're going, what have I done?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, when you're a year away, and it's way in the distance, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal.
Yeah.
And then it comes and smacks you in the face. That's how it
Yeah,
is
that
every
it'll
year.
sneak up on you because you think, well, man, I got a whole year to plan this thing, and then the next thing you know, you're like, what is this? It's April. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I haven't booked this. I haven't established that. I haven't got any sponsors. It's
Yep.
like, wow.
But that's why you've got to have a game plan a year
Yeah.
out, and you just
And it
stick
gets
to the game
easier
plan.
the more you do it.
That's right.
You establish a structure.
That's right.
And your little checklist,
That's right.
whether
That's exactly
literally
how
or
you do it.
mentally, you get it together. Well, I got your business card, but tell everybody like where they can go and find out about the plugs of your websites and your social media.
All right, if you want to check us out on Facebook, it's facebook.com/rrcomiccon. If you want to check us out on Twitter, it's @ComicRiver. If you want to check out our website, it's riverregioncomiccon.com.
Nice. Is there anything else you're involved with you want to plug, or? Imagine that pretty much keeps you busy with your cons.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got going on convention wise. We did have another convention in the Golden Triangle area, but that one's temporarily on hiatus. COVID caused that to happen as well. So next year we're just doing River Region, and then we're going to see about bringing back Golden Triangle Comic Con.
Were you here last year?
Was I where?
Were you here last year?
I think I was. I can't remember, man. Last year got so weird.
My memory is about as reliable as my first vehicle, but me and Jamie were talking about it. Like I said on the last episode, we had the con last year, and then 2 weeks later, literally 2 weeks later, the world ended. Like they shut everything down. He said there was an auction or something booked here 2 weeks after the con, and they didn't let them have it. They're like, no, everything's closed. America is closed, ladies and gentlemen.
Pretty much. It happened in Montgomery the day before our convention.
Well, maybe that'll lend itself to being a better one this year because it'll be chomping at the bit because they missed one. You know?
I hope so. I hope that's exactly the case.
I feel like that's how it's worked out here, you know, because not that they didn't have one last year, but because they haven't been able to do hardly anything, and you know you have a good turnout today as a result. So.
Sounds great, man. Just a reminder, the convention is on March 12th and 13th, 2022. Be sure to check us out at riverregioncomiccon.com.
Well, if you need a podcast to come sit around and hang out and talk to people, let us know.
Hey, yeah, dude, hit us up. Well, we can give you a fan table.
Nice.
Sure. If you're willing to travel to Montgomery.
It's not that far.
Yeah. It's only 5 hours.
Is it?
Nah, it's probably more like 4.
Yeah. We did Delta Fan Fest, and that's 2.5 hours away.
It'd be cool to be a part of it. So
Cool. Well, what I promise you is not set in stone because I got partners.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure
understand how that works.
But I'm pretty sure they'd be cool with it.
It's free advertisement, you know.
free advertising.
That's right.
Even if we only have 100 listeners, that's 100 more people to find out about it.
That's right, man.
Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. I really
Of
enjoyed
course.
it.
Thanks
It
for
was a
inviting
good
me. Y'all
interview.
take care.
Absolutely. Yeah. What did we miss?
Really didn't miss anything. Cheryl got to talk to DJ Quails.
That's cool.
She
Quails.
texted me about it.
Quails.
And hang on, let me fix this mic right here, the one that he's talking in.
Oh, they're doing a DC versus Marvel panel right now.
Yeah.
That's interesting. While we were in the Jeep, we were talking about Matthew Ashley, and I told him that I wanted to get me a new drawing or painting by him, but I don't know where to put it because I'm out of wall space. And he goes, dude, did you see his new original Lou Ferrigno Hulk Hogan?
That is hilarious.
What?
I was even surprised by that. I was like,
After we finally finished laughing, we did like 10 minutes of Lou Ferrigno meets Hulk Hogan parodies.
yeah.
And it's like he turns into the Incredible Hulk and rips his shirt and goes, brother.
But he still has, but he still has a yellow mustache.
Now, that picture you're talking about, though, does look pretty cool.
I liked it.
That would be a good picture to commission him to draw like a split. One half of the face is Hulk Hogan and the other face is the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, that would
And
be
it'd be
awesome.
called the Incredible Hulk Hogan. brother?
I'm not thinking that'd be a good commission. I think you'd be wasting your money on that.
No, I think it would be
No.
awesome just because.
I think you should charge extra for that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
two
he would
great-
charge you extra for
It's
that.
two great Hulks coming together.
Hey, that guy's got a Chucky doll.
When I interview Matthew, actually, I'm going to ask
Oh,
him
yeah?
to do that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, look at the Chucky doll.
That's what I just said. And he
I can't
keeps-
hear either of y'all.
He keeps brushing his hair. That's not creepy.
You
at
got to
all.
keep Chucky happy, man.
Hey, Zena.
Do y'all remember her sidekick's name?
She don't like being called that.
Well, I can't remember her name.
Gabriella.
Honestly, I don't know.
I think so.
You could be right or wrong, and I wouldn't know because I don't remember.
I think it's Gabriella.
That's who we figured out.
Yeah,
her
that-
friend was dressed up as.
Yeah.
Hey, while y'all were, I don't know what y'all were doing, but me and Anthony had a whole podcast about this bar.
Yeah.
You
Pretty
record it?
interesting. Nope.
Of course
don't
not.
matter.
Then it didn't happen.
Doesn't count.
Did you know this wood that he made this out of is at least 90 years old?
Oh, wow.
Well, it was put on his house 90 years ago.
Oh, so
then
he
he had a
took it-
house fire and they remodeled.
Oh,
yeah.
so this is salvage wood.
He salvaged it from his old house.
Oh,
Or
nice.
from his current house that is old.
Nice.
So who knows how old the wood was before they put it on the house, but
Yeah.
so there's a story to it.
All right, we're here with Michael Gordon.
He's one of our buddies.
Yeah.
He's been all over this place. So,
Yeah.
what's your favorite?
Yeah.
The Funko Pops.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
I was a collector for a while. I've got about 150 or so at the house.
I've got over 400 now.
Oh, wow.
In less than about a year and a half.
I've been, I thought I was doing good. Are you on the app?
Yeah, I
that
got the
tells how much
Funko
they're
app
worth and
and
everything? I was on it. The last time I checked, I bought a few since I was on there. I think the last time I checked, mine was a little over 1,000, somewhere around a little
right
over
now
$1,000.
my price is like 8,300.
Oh wow! If you know what to look for, man, once you start hunting, you know what to look for. You know
Yeah.
what's gonna go increase and decrease.
Yeah,
It's
I
kind of cool.
usually
It's
try
a
to
cool
get
little
the
hobby. I hadn't bought a lot in the last 2 years. I'm gonna tell you what I did that helped me is if you're ever traveling anywhere, like the smallest towns you see, stop at the Walgreens in the
Yeah.
little small towns because people there don't collect them. So you can walk. I bought a Bret Hart for $6.50 at a Walgreens. I walked outside, got on the app, and looked it up, and it was $44
Yeah.
from a $6. And I mean, there was actually like we had started down the road, but they actually had like 6 on the shelf, like 5 or 6 on the shelf, worth like 40 something bucks, you know.
Oh yeah.
So and I paid $6.50 for it.
yeah.
So that's just a hint, and because a lot of places like this, you want to get more of what you want.
yeah, but,
Like with the stuff you're looking for, you're not just hunting whatever because these people know what they've got.
and
you
they're
know,
gonna
of
charge you
course.
for it too. But now,
Yeah. But
Don't
if there's
get me
something
wrong,
that you're
they
missing
can-
in a collection or something, you know, it's perfect.
they do pretty good. Some of them's
Yeah.
overcharged or overpriced, but
Yeah, but they know what it's still the price that you're gonna pay for what you got. You know?
exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been all over this con for 2 days now.
What'd you think
Got
about-
autographs of DJ Qualls and Michael Rooker
Yeah,
and John Anderson.
Which one of them's your favorite?
DJ.
Yeah, I think DJ.
He's kind of. I sat
funny
in on the
guy.
panel just now,
Yeah.
and
First
he,
time I saw him, he was in Road Trip.
Yeah.
yeah,
Then the
Holding
new
up the big
guy.
underwear.
Yeah.
I sat in on the panel just now. He's funny. He's a funny guy. Seems down to earth.
Yeah. Michael
And-
Rooker seems like a pretty cool guy too. Me and Kelly, I walked by him yesterday, and Kelly goes, "He sounds just like him."
Yeah, he does.
He
This is the
doesn't
second
change
time I've
his
seen him. I went to a Walker Stalker con in Atlanta like a little over 2 years
Yeah.
ago, and he was at that.
It was
so this
funny.
is the second time I've seen him.
It was funny listening to his panel yesterday because he was walking around in the crowd.
Yeah, he got
and,
up. He
and
didn't
he
sit
got
up
up,
on
moved
stage.
around and stuff. And somebody asked him something about the Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and he goes, You do realize I'm not really Mary Poppins. I just busted out laughing.
I know. I
about
kind of
that.
felt bad for this one guy. This one guy on that in the Michael Rooker panel. He said that his job in Transformers was really good. Like it was inspiring, and he wasn't even in Transformers. But he didn't even call him out on it. He's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "I've done so many movies," and just kind of went on about it. He didn't even call the guy out on it. I was like, that was a smooth transition.
They asked about too. I don't know if you were over there when he was doing his panel or whatever, but somebody said something about one of his movies from 17 years ago. He goes, "What was the name of it?"
Yeah, he's been in a lot.
He
of
goes,
movies.
I don't know. And then the guy, the MC up there, looked it up and he told him what it was. It was called The Detective, and he goes, "What did I do in the movie?" He goes, "I hope you detected."
Well, I wanted to tell him too that I used to do the making bacon game.
Yeah.
The 6 degrees of bacon. I used to do that game, and I would use him as like one of my crossovers because he's done so many movies, and then he was in JFK.
Yeah.
So like he was one of my good crossovers because he starred with so many people. I can use him as my go-to to get to Kevin Bacon.
So how many laps do you think you've made in this place over the last 2 days?
Yeah. We've seen you out and about this whole time, like not sitting still.
Just straight laps or crossing over or what?
Whichever.
I say about
Fitbit. You need a Fitbit
3
to tell you
miles,
how many steps you
maybe
make.
more.
Mark checked his Fitbit yesterday, and he had over 14,000 steps.
You probably at least tripled that.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, I know I've walked around the thing at least 8 or 10 times.
About 4 kilometers,
Yeah.
maybe a little more.
I know. We're going to have to get to work on your cosplay suit eventually.
Yeah, I know it.
Just hope next year they'll do it when it's a little cooler because it's miserable walking
They
around.
did them in April, right?
Yeah,
March. They did one in March, one in April,
See,
and
March, April, it's not as hot.
May 4th, the Star
That's
Wars
perfect.
Day.
Yeah, that's perfect. Hopefully next year they can do that. I know why they put it off this year is because they waited till everything was open and everything was clear.
Right.
But yeah, I definitely understand that. But I hope next year they put it a little closer to April, March, somewhere around there. It's not like the Railroad Festival where we have to worry about rain.
Yeah,
we're
maybe
in a
it'll be
building.
cooler next time
Yeah.
around, or they can get this AC fixed because this is horrible.
Yeah.
I see they've got the big fans, the big propeller fans.
What's been one of your favorite cosplay suits that you've seen here?
I mean, I've seen Carnage, I've seen Spider-Man, I've seen Batman and the Joker, I've seen Harley Quinn.
All
There's
kind of
one little
Star
girl.
Wars.
I've seen
I
the
did see a lot of the
Mandalorian merch,
Mandalorians, yeah.
but
Yeah.
I think I've seen one Jedi.
Yeah. The girl
There's
that
one
was
this little girl had on a jumper of Harley Quinn, long sleeve. That thing looked like it was hot.
Oh, I feel bad. I told them yesterday I feel bad for the cosplayers in here because it's so hot. Like, I feel so bad for some of them. Some of those in makeup, that full makeup,
yeah.
just the
Like
mask and
the
the
funniest-
jackets and
and
stuff.
like
funniest-
Spider-Man over there. At least those suits made like that.
They're thin.
They're thin and they're more like that dry fit.
That neoprene
kinda stuff.
type.
Yeah.
The funniest costume I've seen here was an alien, lime green alien with something on his head.
That-
He was walking around. I'm like,
I like the
I got
Star
you.
Wars characters, but that girl that was the green Star Wars character yesterday.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
Lara Croft today from Tomb
Yeah.
Raider.
Okay.
And I got my picture taken with her earlier, and the guy
saw-
next to her that was Jason.
I saw
We walk around
one.
quite a bit ourselves. I've seen a lot. I mean, like a lot of the cosplays I don't know because there's a lot of anime.
Yeah,
that
I'm not
I
in
don't get into
anime,
so
so
I don't know a lot of those. And there's so many anime shows. I mean, there's like probably thousands of those, and I don't know anything about most of them. So
Me neither.
but
I saw one that I thought was Artana from the Super Friends,
yeah,
Oh yeah.
but when she turned around, she scared the crap out of me. Well, if you've never been to the Tupelo Con, I highly recommend it. There's something for everybody here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, very
So-
true.
I mean, if you're a sports fan, you usually got a wrestler or somebody here every year, and then they do the wrestling if somebody likes that.
Yeah.
There's a lot to do.
Pretty much any, like, you're gonna see somebody you know as far as movies and TV and that kind of
Exactly.
stuff goes.
Exactly.
And then you got your nerdy stuff that we love. You know, the comic books, the cosplays, the
Dungeon Dragons,
D&D,
board
yeah.
games, card games,
card
you name
games,
it, it's
whatever you
here.
can find.
Right. All right. Well, Michael, we appreciate you stopping by.
No problem. I
Uh,
feel like we need to have the boys are back in town with everybody here.
All right, we're gonna do a quick little outro, a meowtro for part 1. I'm assuming there's gonna be 2 parts. I don't see how there couldn't be. We did a lot of interviewing and a lot of talking. We did a lot of exploring and stuff too, but I think we got plenty of. What are you looking for? Your beer?
Where's your monkey juice?
Mine's right here. Right here.
Oh, okay. I was just saying, dang, you haven't drank yours already?
No, I put it over here behind me. Cheers. I'm drinking some monkey shoulder. Our little recap needed some good drink.
I don't know why I called it monkey juice, but
I don't either. I didn't want people to think we were drinking 99 bananas or some shit.
Yeah.
So I clarified quickly.
Yeah, I was-
We are drinking scotch.
Yeah.
It's single malt scotch too, but it's not was blended.
It's blended with all single malt scotches, so
Right.
it's basically a single malt scotch.
But it's one of the few blended scotches that we actually like.
Yeah. Well, most blended scotches got all kind of, it's got,
Bad stuff.
scotch, dishwater, some other stuff. But there are some good blends,
We found one more that we didn't hate, but I can't remember what it was.
Well,
Famous Grouse
the
is
famous
probably
grouse
a
is
blend.
blended.
I've still got some Famous Grouse Naked up there.
I mean, actually, I don't hate Chivas Regal, really. I mean, the only blended scotch I actually despise is Johnny Walker.
Sorry.
Even the blue.
I got the Johnny Walker people on the line. They're not happy.
And I do not care.
And there's 3 different Johnny Walkers, and I hate them all.
I've drank the blue, and it's high. It's like Macallan high, but it's not.
I'll tell you a quick story. It's funny. I went to Disney World a few years back, and I would go to the bar at the little resort we were staying at. There was like this in the middle of all the little houses and apartments and rooms. There was like this. Well, that was actually 2 bars, but one of them was like real small. Anyway, I'd go out there every night after we got back and everybody got settled, and I must have tipped really good the first night or whatever. I usually tip pretty good, especially if I enjoy the service. And anyway, the next night, I was like, "Man, you got any scotch down there?" And he goes, "Man, I tell you what." And boy, he was proud. He said, "You hooked me up. I'm gonna hook you up. I know you. I'm gonna hook you up." I'm like, "Oh shit, here we go."
Here we
like
go.
some Macallan 15 or something at least. And he gets a glass and fills it completely snow cone full of ice shavings, and then fills it completely full of Johnny Walker Red, and hands it to me with a big grin on his face. And I was like,
I'm good. I'm good.
I had to do the Ace Ventura, yummy.
Yeah. But that's the thing, though. It's just it's one of the main blends of the scotch that gives it that Johnny Walker taste, I guess, and that I don't like. I'm sure there's people out there who like that. I mean,
What'd you do with yours? Oh, it's
It's
between
right
your
here.
legs. I wasn't looking between your legs.
that's where
so
I
didn't
always
see
put
it.
my scotch at, Hoss.
Well, you're gonna melt your eyes.
But that's probably a taste that some people like. I mean,
Well, I mean, Johnny Walker definitely has some fans,
Yeah.
so more power to
They're-
him.
they're
For the
marketing-
price, I'd rather drink.
they're marketing geniuses. I mean, if someone says scotch on TV, you see them pouring that big famous square bottle, whether they say the name of it or not.
It's just if you look at things like Dewar's and Johnny Walker and like all the lower level, the Spey Malt or Ship, whatever.
I would rather have Dewar's.
All you have to do is add like another $10, $20,
$10
and you
you
can
gotta-
get you some good shit.
Get monkey shoulder.
Monkey Shoulder's
$30.
$39. It is good. Anyway, before we get off drinking, real quick, we talked about this today, so I wanted to talk about it on here to get your final answer. It's time right now to start brewing Oktoberfest.
Yes.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but 100 O'Clock Brewing
He's never done one.
has never done one. Now, I've done one well, back in my Mr. Beer days, and everybody loved it. Of course, I can't really take much credit considering I just followed a recipe. But every brewer, from like low level to like I own my own brew pub, all started out on Mr. Beer kits. It's like a rite of passage, I think. But anyway, I've always wanted to because I like Oktoberfest, and I'm glad that we all agree that the Leinenkegel is the good one.
It's the good. Even Mark Fancher says that's the best one.
So my question to you is: are we going to look up the Leinenkegel recipe and go from there, or are we just going to make up our own Oktoberfest?
No, I'm going to ask Mark Fancher for a recipe for Oktoberfest.
Nice. That's a good call. You can't go wrong there.
Well, this is the thing though. If I'm going to make an American style IPA, yeah, I mean, Mark Fancher can make one. I'm almost positive he can make any beer there is out there. But he really, really likes those German style beers, and so that's where he kind of shines at. His Helles is amazing. I mean, we drank all of his German beers.
Yeah.
So that's where and so we even had that first lager we made was a Belgian amber that he called his Oktoberfest Light, and that was one of our best tasting beers to me.
Yeah.
Is that first amber we made that was a lager. What he says, he makes that first, and after gets done, when he kegs that, he pitches his Oktoberfest on top of the yeast cake after that. So that's what he goes. So that's like building up to an Oktoberfest.
Do we have enough time to do that exact thing?
Well, the lager.
Maybe we should. This is not even August yet.
Lager is a 6 weeks process, so because it has to actually do that.
It'd be tight.
So it'd be tight. But
we would have to brew like this weekend.
Yes, and I am so far behind on the honeydew list that I can't do nothing. Like I literally sit around and just kind of going around in circles.
Okay, but how about we do that in reverse then? We save our
actually,
Oktoberfest cake
and then
then go with amber.
Because Laura actually, unbeknownst to me, Laura gets emails because she orders my beers. When I need something ordered, I just tell Laura to order it. So all the homebrew sites that I order from are in Laura's name. Laura gets the email notifications when there's a sale going on, not me. So Laura got an email on a sale from some yeast and stuff. So she just ordered it and didn't even ask. Well, one of it was
that's really awesome.
One of it was a yeast for an Oktoberfest. So it kind of pushes this right into doing it. Well, if that's the case, because I'm stuck in a rut. We were the same way we was with Cascade. We're supposed to be doing an outro for the Comic-Con, but we're talking about beer. It might be a Patreon. But I mean, we love Cascade hops and everything that goes with Cascade. So we get stuck in that rut of making beers that taste good with that, and they're great beers, but we're drinking the same beers all the time.
Yeah.
For homebrewers, we need to kind of step outside the box and make something we're not.
Well, on one hand, we need to step outside the box, yes, but we also like what we like. You know.
Yeah, that's true. But it's kind of like Killjoy needs to sing a ballad every now and then.
Yeah, there you go.
Hit that bell.
It's way over there. You'll have to get it. It did make it back from Tupelo Con.
Yeah. So I mean, you gotta. You don't know if you don't like it until you make it. So, like that wheat beer, I didn't like it. We throw some fruit off in there, and we figured out it's pretty good. So we can put it on the list, and we knew what changes to make.
Yep.
I actually got a notebook that I make these notes in.
Speaking of Tupelo Con, did you see those badass D&D notebooks I bought?
Yes, I did.
That's awesome. I'm next year, if that same guy's there, I'm gonna get that big Bible looking.
That big Bible looking.
Yeah. It makes me want to like take a journal of my life. Like I was a little late for work today.
I feel like you're Bilbo Baggins.
Like just chronicle my whole life.
Bilbo Baggins right in the
Like
Hobbit.
I normally take a shower at night before I go to bed, but today I took one in the morning, and it's pretty refreshing, and it woke me up.
Yeah.
Just shit that nobody would care about, but I want to write it because I feel like I should use that book because it's so cool.
You'd be like a middle-aged woman on Facebook. I went to the mailbox and I ate a salad.
Yeah. I made some egg salad, but by the time I got done, I wasn't in the mood for it.
I wasn't in the mood for it.
So I just threw it out. But also speaking of Tupelo Con, everybody liked our setup. You built us that tabletop add-on that transformed our table into a bar basically, and we had the banner Like everything just came together. We had the shirts, we had the stickers, we had the flyers, we had the setup tight, and we liked it so much. Like when you do something and you pull it off, it makes you want to like do more the next time. And you've already drawn some mock-ups for our next level. For next time, it's going to be even insanely more advanced. I don't want to tell them in case we don't pull it off.
We thought about the bar thing as we was coming home from Tupelo Con last year. And we built it 4 days before we went.
Yeah.
So I
think you're going to need a little more than 4 days on this.
Oh, yes, I'm going to need more than 4 days.
Yeah, this is going to be like a major expansion pack for gamers. This is like
it's a big expansion pack.
This is a big expansion pack.
Yeah.
To add on to what we've already got, but it's going to be really neat. And there's going to be like technology involved.
This is like instead if you play Magic the Gathering, instead of buying a booster pack, you bought a whole booster box.
Yeah, and like I like how it's going to be a collaborative thing because like you're the carpenter of the bunch, but there's going to be a lot of carpentry involved. But like me and Kelly are going to have to get involved to do the tech side of things, to have the electronics and all working correctly.
I think it's gonna be awesome.
But if the way you drew it out and described it, if you pull it off just like that, and because here's the thing, sometimes you have to go split between the all factor and convenience. And if you make it modular, like you were talking about, it'll be convenient and awesome.
Yeah, I hope if it comes off like we plan it to come off, people are gonna like
They're gonna be like, "Whoa, what's going on over there?" Yeah.
We got a podcast, or y'all display?
Are y'all just
building sets for movies now?
Yeah. Are y'all like trying to do a podcast here, or are you just showing what you're capable of building and trying to sell sets to people? Yeah, I think that's the way to go, and we got a lot of attention because of that. A lot of people came by our table, and we're figuring out how to market ourselves better. Yeah. Like the last few years, every single person that walked by the table, we handed them a sticker. We wound up blowing through all of our stickers, and they're not free. We have to buy them. But this year, if somebody showed the least little bit of interest,
right, they had to come up to us.
If they came to the table and stopped and started looking at our stuff, we're like, hey, take a sticker. Because some people may not give a shit about podcasts.
Right.
And we may not look that appealing or savory to them. So I give them a sticker, you'll waste it. But yeah, if anybody showed like the least little inkling, we gave them a sticker.
And the aesthetics of the bar aside, the idea for the bar was we would be eye to eye with people as they came up to conversate with us. That did work. It worked.
It worked more. It worked better than I even imagined, because you made a good point at the whole start of it. You were like, we're sitting down in these like folding chairs and they're standing up, and we got this low top table, and we're basically eye level with like your belt when you come up and talk. And then if we interview them, they sit down, but like if we're sitting on a stool behind a high top bar, they just walk up and prop their elbows up, and we're face to face, and eye to eye, and it just makes for a better, smoother conversation transaction.
Yeah.
Conversational transaction. We played D&D yesterday.
Did you know?
Oh, yeah. We played D&D like big old badasses. And we had a good time. It's nice to play again. And I used some of the stuff I got at Tupelo Con to play D&D with.
Cool.
I'm glad we're planning on doing this on the reg again. I've really been missing it. And there's so many resources out there now. Like, especially like when you go to the con and look around, you're like, man, they think of everything. Like stuff I didn't know I need, now I have to have it. Even though I played D&D my whole life without it.
Yeah.
Now I can't do a campaign unless I have this thing.
But it's kind of like, all you need is a 5-gallon pot and
a burner.
A burner. Well, not even a burner if you use extracts. You can make beer with extracts.
You can make
do it
beer
on your
stove. Yeah.
And make good beer. I made some decent beer with it.
I mean, everybody loved my Oktoberfest, but it was all extract.
So, but that's what people say. Is this expensive? Well, it depends on how much you want to get into. Is being in a band expensive? It depends on what kind of guitar you want to play.
You and your buddies just want to get together and jam?
No, not so much.
If you want to go on tour with Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, infinitely.
It's kind of
Infinitesimally
like there were some
expensive.
young kids that come up and asked us about podcasting, about how to get into podcasting, and you told them you can record a podcast from your phone,
Yeah.
or you can buy $200 or $300 mics and have a whole setup. It just depends on how much money you want to put into it,
Yeah.
like any hobby.
Are you doing this for fun with you and your friends, or are you trying to be Joe Rogan? You know. If so, you need 2 or 3 SM7Bs,
Yeah.
which are $5.99 a piece from the microphones alone.
But that's like the hobby is whatever you want to put into it. I used to play pool and play with house sticks, but I also play pool with people who spent hundreds of dollars on a stick.
You remember Tin Cup when he
Yeah.
went and played golf with like shovels and shit?
Right? Yeah.
I'm not sure if that would like qualify for a tournament, but
It's kind of
He
like
made it
when,
work.
when we was talking about disc golf. You said, and I have like 50 discs. You said all you need is one.
yeah. Well, it's like me and guitars. I probably got 6 or 7. Sean's probably got 15.
But all you need is one.
But all you need is one. Well, technically that's not true. You need one and a backup. So you do need 2. And an acoustic.
and an acoustic,
I could keep going.
and one tune this way and one tune that way.
Yeah.
That way you ain't got to keep swapping back and forth.
But I saw something cool in the news today. Not that we're really doing announcements in an outro, but I had to mention this. You remember the end of, and I don't feel like I should have to say spoiler alert for the season finale of The Mandalorian season 2. It ended how many months ago?
A few.
It was a few months ago. If you haven't seen the season finale of The Mandalorian season 2, then plug your ears for just a moment. We're only going to talk about this for a minute, so just skip. You can do a little skip thing. It's like I do it through commercials on podcasts. It's got like a 15-second skip and a 30-second skip. Anyway, when Luke shows up, they had de-aged him using CGI to make him look like young Luke, because in that timeline he would have been pretty young, much younger than Mark Hamill is now. But there was this guy on YouTube that has a YouTube channel, and he does those deep cuts, and he was complaining that the CGI looked like shit, so he did his own version of it that looked better than what Disney did, and today they hired him.
Holy crap.
That's cool.
That's pretty
Disney
cool.
hired the guy.
That's how you get a job.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, you're Disney, and I can do this better with a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, what's his name, yelling, Tony Stark did this with spare parts in a cave. It's like, this guy did it with a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You can do it with Disney money, damn it. It's like,
Did they fire the other guy? That's what they were.
that's a good question.
Yeah.
In my mind, that's what happened. It's like, you can stay, but you're now this guy's assistant.
Assistant. Yeah.
Until you get to where you can do it with the stuff we give you as freaking Disney and, Star Wars. We're a pretty big franchise. We shouldn't be outdone by, somebody on YouTube. Yeah, I thought that was cool. Speaking of The Mandalorian, Disney just released this on Disney Plus a making of season 2.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch that tonight. After you leave, I'm gonna put that on.
I'm watching. What am I watching? Hold on.
You don't know what you're
I think
watching?
it's called Freaky. I was going to tell you about it. I was going to watch it the other night, but I got sleepy, so I had to stop it. It's it's got some good actors in it. It's something you would watch. It's a 17-year-old Millie Kessler spends her days trying to survive high school, but when she becomes the latest target to the butcher, the town's infamous serial killer, her senior year becomes the least of her worries, and then they end up swapping places. So it's a serial killer. It's kind of like Freaky Friday meets the hot chick, and this high school girl swaps places with a serial killer,
And there's murder.
and there's murder. So the serial killer is a high school chick.
And you said it's a horror comedy?
it's a horror comedy.
Oh,
See, it's called. I think it's got Vince Vaughn in it.
okay.
But we was gonna watch
What
this.
streaming service has it?
I don't know. It's Vince Vaughn. And your internet. Use your internet. Mine.
I told you to connect to my new
Well,
internet
you-
SSID. I got good internet now.
I told you to Google it on your Google Box.
I will. I guess that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
We're almost at 20 minutes, so I'll wrap this up so Killa can finish what he was doing, and we'll get this out as soon as possible. Stay tuned for episode 2 of Tupelo Con 2021. We'll have a bunch of interviews. We always get more interviews on day 2 than day 1 because day 1 everybody's so busy they can't do interviews, and good for them. I'm glad they're busy because that means they're doing well, making money, getting their name out there. But day 2 is when the interviews really pour in. So definitely listen to part 2. We're gonna have Matthew Ashley. We're gonna have on there DJ Quells. Am I saying that right? I think so.
I think it's Qual.
Qualls?
It's one or the other.
It's one of those two.
I think it's Qual.
I wasn't in on that interview, but y'all had a good interview with him. We got Sean Brannon and our good buddy brother John Anderson.
He's just our We're
he's a regular.
We're basically family now.
Yeah. So same with Matthew actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Matthew Ashley as well.
Like all of my that's what's cool about Tupelo Con is like you kind of like our relationship with these people is grown, and hopefully we're gonna start running into them at other cons. We need to do more cons.
Yes, we do.
My band schedule is not as busy as it used to be. Which, by the way, I have to make this one announcement. That show we're doing in August, the show that we're doing in Muddy Waters is a music festival.
Yeah.
I thought it was just us and Seeking Seven doing a show, but it's called End of Summerfest. Now, the show we were doing the next night in Tuscaloosa, unfortunately, Egan's, the place we were playing, has sold. They're shutting down, and they're going to open up under new management. The new management's not going to have music at all. And there's a whole article about it. You posted it, and then I saw it on Facebook and read through it. They were open 42 years.
Since 41, I think they've been open since '79.
Yeah, and they're closing. That kind of sucks. It sucks that we only have a handful of bookings so far, and one of them's gone. But we're still gonna have a good time. That's cool that's a festival. There's gonna be a lot of people there, I think, come out. It's gonna be outside, so you can social distance and whatever. But anyway, thanks for listening to. Let me get my bill.
Yeah.
What episode number would this be? I know this is Tupelo Con Day 1.
I think it's 158. I'm just guessing.
I think it's 159.
You think it's
159? Let's see if you.
Well, we'll say who's right.
I may have overbid. You remember that on Price is Right?
I bid $1.
Somebody would bid $1. Yep, you're right.
Boom.
Thanks for listening to Real Pop Culture, episode 158, a.k.a. Tupelo Con Day 1, 2021. We've been broadcasting live from high atop the first and only floor of the Killj headquarters at the Killj Ranch. Love you, bye.
I won the mopeds. Bye.
What did
I
you say?
bid $1. I won the mopeds.
Oh. It's like, what
in the fish aquarium.
I was like, where is this going?